Hi guys, it's Frank, aka True Gunner, and today I've got someone special here for a little interview. If you'd like to come over, please. It is the man, the myth, the legend, Robbie from ArsenalFanTV. Now, massive fan, always have been. This is an amazing opportunity for my channel, and I've got a few questions.
Good channel, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, man. I've got a few questions from myself and my subscribers that I need to ask. So, do you think the banners and the planes are acceptable as an Arsenal fan?
You know what? The banners, yeah, I do. I think fans have a right to have their opinion, and we've seen banners at Arsenal. Some of them against Arsene Wenger, some of them for Arsene Wenger, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't really like banners going up during the game. If at the end of the game somebody wants to put a banner up to express how they feel, I don't really have a problem with it. The planes I don't like.
Yeah, that was a bit silly.
Yeah, planes flying over and stuff like that, I think it's a bit ridiculous. That's my personal opinion. I don't like the planes.
I think it's a bit of too much of a distraction in the game.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
What do you believe is the problem with Arsenal right now? Obviously we're not in a good position. Is it the players, the manager, the board? What do you say?
It's a bit of all of them.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of all of them. The players have not performed good enough this season. I mean, everybody can put a lot of the blame on everything else, but at the end of the day, we've got good enough players there to really be challenging for the league this season. Maybe not necessarily to win it, but definitely to challenge for the league. And they've just been poor for most of the season. So the players, the manager, he's been poor this season. We have to be honest. You know, I mean, I've always been a massive fan of Arsene Wenger, but the manager has been poor this season, and the boards have been just missing this season. I didn't even know we got a board. I mean, you know, they have not really made the right decisions. It's just been a bit of a shambles this season, really. It's been really unfortunate. I do think we've got a good enough team to do something. Yeah,
back to the manager though. Are you Wenger in or Wenger out?
I knew he was going to ask me that.
Yeah, it's a big question. I don't think I've heard you talk about it before.
I'm not answering.
You're not answering?
Huh?
You're not answering? Come on. Come on. You've been in the middle. That's from Fan FIFA, by the way.
Fan FIFA? Trying to put me on the spot, ain't you, Fan FIFA? You know, I get asked this question all the time. And it's a really tough one. It's a really tough one. You know what? The guy's a legend of the club. What he's done, you know, he's been brilliant. But then on the other hand, it's just been a poor season. Really poor. And you start to think to yourself, should we change things up? Listen, I think if I did an interview with Mo the other day, and he said a true thing. I think if you're bringing in a replacement that is better, if somebody like Allegri was available, you know, I wouldn't be against that, because you know, somebody that will come in with fresh ideas, and that would be great. But we've got to get the appointment right. If it's the wrong person, then we'd be better off sticking with Wenger. So you know, that's where I stand on it. Really.
It's funny how you speak about the next manager, actually, because the next question comes from Haytham Plays. What manager would you next like to manage Arsenal?
I like Allegri, because I think he's got the pedigree. He's won a title with AC Milan. He's won it a few times with Juventus, got him to the Champions League final. He's not scared in handling in big players. I saw it with Bonucci this year, when Bonucci was, you know, getting above his station. He handled that brilliantly. So he'd be good. I like Simeone. I think Simeone, alright, I think his style of football would be completely foreign to what we used to.
I've said Simeone
under
for a while
Wenger.
now,
But then maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need somebody like Simeone up and down that touchline, having a go at these players and making sure that, you know, they're working throughout the game. I also like Sampioli, who's the manager at Sevilla. I like him as well. He's very similar style to Simeone, but he kind of plays better football. So any of those, I think, would be decent appointments in my. It's got to be somebody who comes in that's going to be able to fill those. They're going to be big boots to fill at any time for Arsenal. If he does leave, he looks like he'll stay anyway. But if he did leave,
this is a big question actually from Harris Kiani. Where realistically do you think we can finish this year?
Realistically, fourth.
What coincidence?
You know, top four. I know. It's not been good enough this season. It's not been good enough. But I think, listen, you know, there's fans that I talk to who say to me, they don't even want to get in the top four. What's the point? You know, we always get smashed by Bayern or Barcelona. You know, but I think it's vitally important that Arsenal get into the Champions League places, because when you're in the Champions League places, you're able to buy, top player. You're able to attract top players.
Yeah.
Top players will want to come to your club because you've got Champions League football. I know people might turn around and say, well, Man United were able to attract people like Pogba and that without Champions League. That's because they got like so much more money than we've got. So it's vitally important that Arsenal get in the Champions League. We can get into that 4th position. I think we can still make the top 4, but it's just not good enough that it's just top 4. You want to be winning the league, isn't it?
Yeah. Mighty Arsenal, we need to win something. I mean,
about time, man.
In order to win trophies, obviously we need to make transfers because the team's not up to standards as it should be. Next question from Legit Fam: What players do you think Arsenal should buy this transfer window?
Ooh, you know what?
Get like a position and then tell me a player for that position.
It all depends who goes, because if Alexis Sanchez goes, and Ozil go, we're going to have to replace these guys. I mean, and I don't want to replace these guys with little half-hearted players. I want to replace them. I want to replace world class with world class. As a matter of fact, in an ideal world for me, we should be adding world class players with those guys. You know, I still think, looking at it this season, that maybe a world class striker.
Lacazette,
I don't know if Lacazette's a world class striker though. I think he's a top striker.
Yeah.
If we was able to get somebody like that Mbappe, who's only 18 at Monaco.
I was literally watching a video of the final. He was brilliant.
He's brilliant. He's only 18, but they're going to want so much money for him. Maybe he's ungettable. The problem is, I think I'd be adding a top striker. I'd be adding I think we need a deep line creative midfielder, somebody like Isco. I think could fill that role definitely. Especially if maybe Wilshere left. Isco would be a great signing. I think Bakayoko, who plays at Monaco, I really like. I still think we need like a holding midfielder. I still like to see like a leader come into that team. I don't know who that is at the moment, but I think we need to add about 4 world-class players to that team. And I think there's certain players in the team that I'd probably be looking, maybe it's their time to ship them out as well. Yeah.
So, last question. This is obviously an April Fool's joke that you pulled on the channel. Would you leave ArsenalFanTV for the Dortmund?
No way, man.
No way.
It's Arsenal all the way, man. Arsenal all the way.
Robbie knows.
It was enjoyable over in Dortmund, but listen, it's not the same as watching Arsenal. I've got no emotional attachment whilst watching Dortmund. It was fun just going there. It was just a feature we went over there, but no, it's Arsenal all the way. It's a great football club. It's a great football club. It's got way more support around the world than Dortmund has. But we just need to start winning some stuff. If we could just get back to winning that league, bring in some world-class players into that team, we could really, get Arsenal back to where they should be. Yeah.
So you hear that? Arsenal all the way.
If
only we could say that to some of the players. Adebayor, William Gallas. But thank you for coming on the channel, Robbie.
No, it's my pleasure.
If you'd like to sign up for us.
Sign up for us? Okay, listen, signing out here on True Gunner, right? And do you know what, right? We've got some news coming up. I'm not going to reveal it right now. But there's some big news coming up regarding this geezer. Because he's alright. I like him. I like his channel. We've been watching it for a while. He is a True Gunner. And what we do with True Gunners, you got to hook them up, innit?
Yeah.
So watch this space.
Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you did like it, make sure to leave a like. Also, can we get 100 likes for this video? Maybe even more. Because obviously we've got a king here.
Get 1,000 subscribers for this video.
Yeah, 1,000 subscribers for the video.
Give me 1,000.
See you guys next time. Peace.